Hey Choj, what's going on? This is a response actually to a call out video, or I guess a chain video, or I don't know what the hell you want to call it, but basically, you got to answer a couple questions, tag a couple people at the end, and they got to answer the questions, posted up too. So I was tagged by, got my cheat sheet right here, Mr. Syntastic Presents, and I'll link his channel in the description, and it's episode 32 where he answers these questions. So let's get right to it. Try not to bore y'all too much. First question is it hard to find games? That's kind of a two-part answer. No, it's not. I'm fortunate enough to live in an area where there's a ton of games. There's a ton of games in Texas, and us being able to travel like we do, we get to experience, stores in different parts of the country and thrift stores and flea markets sometimes and whatever else. So no, it's not hard for us to find games. It's getting harder to find stuff that I need. So in a way, yes, but in reality, no, it's not hard to find games. Second question, do I regret trading? Is there any games I regret trading in? Yes. Which games? All of them. Anything pre-PlayStation 2 and like Nintendo 64, and even like Nintendo 64, only a couple, but I really don't have any of my original games. I don't have anything original from, the Genesis days or from NES days or anything like that. Around PS2, I was still trading in, but I looked at my game rack, wasn't even a shelf, one day, and I had like 5 games, and was like, where the hell did all my games go? So from that point, I stopped trading in. I don't trade in games at all anymore. But yeah, I regret trading in everything I've ever traded in to this point. Third question, which game would I go back in time to play for the first time again? That's a good question. I would probably say, and this might be a generic answer, but Super Mario Brothers 3. That is one of, if not my favorite game of all time, and I play it often, so I'll never get that experience of first playing it again. I'd like to get that back, because I remember when I first put it in, I first saw it on the Wizard, and then when I finally got to play it, it was just like, man, this game is just awesome. It's the bee's knees, if you will. So Super Mario Brothers 3. And last question, if I was buried, what console would I be buried with? I would probably be buried with my Virtual Boy. Why? Because I don't think anyone else is going to say a Virtual Boy. Just trying to be different. So there's my answers. Thank you, Mr. Syntastic Presents. And now it's time for me to tag 4 people. I'm going to tag Stupid Scott, Grimsy42. I'm going to tag 8-Bit Eric. I'm going to tag Midwest Retro Gamers. And I am also going to tag Beat 'em Ups, Game Quest, I don't know what you want to call them, but sexy Australians. So I'll go ahead and link all their channels here, so you can keep a lookout for their responses. And I don't know who started this chainmail, but there it is.